Ever wondered what the common mistakes beginners make when starting calisthenics? Well, it's a question that many ponder upon, and it's crucial to address it. Calisthenics, a bodyweight training method that emphasizes control, strength, and grace, is a fantastic way to get in shape. But like any form of fitness, it's essential to start with the basics and gradually ramp up the difficulty level. This is where many beginners falter. They dive headfirst into advanced moves, which can lead to injuries and discouragement due to lack of progress. It's like trying to run before you can walk. Today, we're going to talk about some of the common missteps beginners make in calisthenics, focusing on specific exercises that they should steer clear of initially. These are exercises that, while beneficial to seasoned practitioners, can be detrimental to newcomers who haven't yet developed the necessary strength and control. So, stay tuned to get informed about what exercises beginners should avoid in calisthenics. First, we have advanced plyometric movements. These are exercises that involve explosive, high-intensity movements designed to increase strength and speed. They're often used by athletes to enhance performance in sports such as basketball, football, and track and field. However, these movements are not necessarily suitable for beginners. The first reason is that they place a high impact on the joints. When performing an advanced plyometric movement, you're essentially forcing your body to absorb a significant amount of force in a very short amount of time. This can put a lot of stress on the joints, particularly the knees and ankles. And if you're not used to this kind of intense activity, or if your joints are not conditioned for it, you could end up with a painful injury. Not to mention, the repetitive nature of these exercises can lead to wear and tear over time, even in healthy individuals. The second reason is the high level of conditioning required. Advanced plyometric movements require a strong, well-conditioned body to perform correctly and safely. They demand a lot from your muscles, your cardiovascular system, and your central nervous system. Without the necessary strength and stamina, you could easily lose control during these exercises, leading to poor form and potential injuries. Moreover, these movements require a certain level of skill and coordination. They're not just about brute force, they're about timing, balance, and precision as well. If you're just starting out, chances are you won't have developed these skills yet. So before jumping into advanced plyometric exercises, it's crucial to build a strong foundation first. Start with basic strength and conditioning exercises and gradually work your way up. And always remember to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. In conclusion, while advanced plyometric movements can be an effective tool for improving athletic performance, they're not the best choice for beginners. Remember, it's not about how complex the movements are, but how well you can perform them. Next, we have advanced handstand variations. Now, these are not your ordinary handstands, they are a step, or rather a hand above the rest. Advanced handstand variations are a spectacle of strength, balance, and control. They require a harmony of these elements, and as such are not recommended for beginners. Why, you ask? Well, let's delve into that. Firstly, these variations demand a solid foundation of upper body strength. This is because you're literally flipping your world upside down. Your arms, shoulders, and core are now responsible for supporting your entire body weight. Imagine bearing your body weight on your hands, while simultaneously trying to execute complex movements. It's akin to being an acrobat, but without the safety net. Additionally, balance is equally crucial in these exercises. It's not just about standing on your hands, it's about maintaining that position while performing different movements. This requires not just physical strength, but also a keen sense of body awareness and spatial orientation. Think about it like this. When you're standing upright, your feet have a large surface area to maintain balance. But in a handstand, your hands have a much smaller surface area, making it significantly harder to stay balanced. This is further complicated in advanced handstand variations, where the movements involved can easily throw you off balance if not executed with precision. Moreover, the risk of injury is higher with these advanced exercises. Without proper form, technique, and strength, you can easily strain your muscles, or worse, take a fall that can lead to serious injuries. So, what's the takeaway message here? Patience. Patience is key in calisthenics. It's a journey, not a race. Start with the basics. Master the standard handstand before moving on to more complex variations. Build your upper body strength, improve your balance, and gradually increase the difficulty level. Remember, your safety and well-being are paramount. And so, as we wrap up this point, let's remember, Patience is key in calisthenics. Start with the basics and gradually level up. Now let's talk about single leg movements. Single leg movements are an essential part of advanced calisthenics, but they can pose a challenge for beginners. These exercises engage one leg at a time, which can test your balance, coordination, and strength in ways that two-legged exercises simply don't. The allure of single-leg movements is understandable. They can help develop impressive lower body strength and stability, and they're a great way to progress your calisthenics journey. However, it's essential to understand that these movements require a high level of balance and control, which beginners may not have yet developed. One might think, well, I can stand on one leg, how hard can it be? But let me tell you, single-leg exercises are a whole different ballgame. They ask a lot of your muscles and your nervous system. They demand stability from your core, strength from your working leg, and patience from your mind. You see, when you're balancing on one leg, your body has to work overtime to keep you upright. This can put a lot of stress on your lower back, hips, and knees, especially if your form isn't perfect. And for beginners, perfect form is often a work in progress. Moreover, single-leg movements require a lot of strength. If you haven't yet built a solid foundation of strength in your lower body, these exercises can be incredibly difficult and even risky. You could end up straining muscles or causing injuries that could sideline your fitness journey. So if you're just starting out in calisthenics, it's better to stick with two-legged exercises until you've built up the necessary strength and balance. There are plenty of effective exercises you can do that don't require you to balance on one leg. Always remember, safety first. It's not about the number of reps, but the quality of each rep. Lastly, we have extreme range of motion movements and exercises requiring high levels of core strength. These are exercises that push your body's flexibility and stability to the absolute limit, demanding a high degree of core strength and conditioning. Why should beginners tread carefully here, you ask? The answer is twofold: the need for advanced conditioning and flexibility. Let's delve into those a bit. Firstly, advanced conditioning. These exercises are not for the faint-hearted or weak-bodied. They require a solid foundation of strength, particularly in your core muscles. Without this foundation, you risk injury and long-term damage. It's not just about having a six-pack, but about functional strength that supports your entire body during these demanding movements. Building this foundation takes time and consistent progressive training. Secondly, flexibility. Extreme range of motion movements, as the name suggests, involve stretching your body beyond its usual limits. Without adequate flexibility, you risk pulling a muscle or even causing a tear. Flexibility isn't built overnight. It requires regular, dedicated stretching routines and patience. Now you might be thinking, but I want to fast-track my fitness journey. We all do. But it's essential to be realistic about your current abilities and limitations. Jumping straight into these advanced exercises can do more harm than good. It's similar to trying to run before you can walk. You might get a few steps in, but you're likely to stumble and fall. Instead, focus on building your strength and flexibility gradually, with a balanced mix of strength, cardiovascular, and flexibility training. Start with basic core exercises and stretching routines, then progressively increase the difficulty as your body adapts and strengthens. In conclusion, while extreme range of motion movements and exercises requiring high levels of core strength can be an exciting challenge for advanced fitness enthusiasts, they're not suitable for beginners. It's crucial to take a step-by-step approach to your fitness journey, building a solid foundation before attempting these advanced exercises. Remember, your goal should be sustainable progress, not quick fixes. The journey to fitness is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't rush it, take your time, listen to your body, and progress at a pace that's right for you. Train smart, not hard. Always prioritize form and control over intensity. With all that said, it's essential to remember that the journey to fitness is not a race, it's a marathon. We've explored a variety of calisthenics that beginners might be tempted to try but should ideally steer clear from. These include advanced plyometric movements, advanced handstand variations, single-leg movements, extreme range of motion movements, and exercises requiring high levels of core strength. While these exercises may seem enticing, they can lead to injury if attempted without proper preparation and training. Therefore, it's crucial to start with the basics, master them, and then gradually progress to more complex movements. This approach not only ensures your safety, but also sets a solid foundation for your fitness journey. A step-by-step progression guided by patience and consistency will eventually lead you to your desired fitness goals. So take your time, listen to your body, and focus on improving little by little every day. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. You'll get there with consistency, patience, and proper training. Happy training. Your health remains our priority. Please do leave us a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others to remain healthy. See you in the next video.